As you can see, the chart of the pound actually looks pretty good. It closed the week at 160.05. You can see from the intraday it went above the structure point of 159.80 and it pushed higher. There is your structure point. Again, this is what I love to see when I am trading. It gives me a certain degree of confidence in my trade, and that's why I stress to you all the importance of the trade planning session. This planning session that we're doing today is not, it is 100% for each of us individual selfish benefit. I mean, you need to be doing this for selfish reason, because if you look at this here now, we're looking at it now, and you can see that even though the 159.80 has been picked up as a structural point from maybe a couple of years ago, when the market during an intraday goes right to there and it stops, and this, Khalid, is for you too. This one, the market comes here and it stops like this. Now your trade is the second time through. Okay, that's your trade. Now going the second time through is a buy, is for you a reason or a trigger to initiate a buy. Now if the second time through is above a structural point which actually did stop the market on the first attempt higher, that is a validation that this is a strong point. Therefore the second time through should be a magnificent break to the upside. And if you have 5 or 6 different pairs that are giving you this setup, you choose the one that the first momentum high was a structural point that you have identified from your daily charts from previous times, and that is going to add to your confidence level. And if you take it from here, that's an easy 50 pip to the upside, and now it is stopping. So looking at this for the pound dollar for the day traders, again, we're only going to go short below the 159.80. That's our structure point, because now if it comes here, that is going to be our structural short point, and of course it is going to be our stop. On the long side, the next structure, where is the next structural point to the upside? There's so many. This thing has been in such a congestion for the last 3 years. I mean, everything is lines all over the place. When the market is going up, I like to look for bottoms. I mean, there is a highs over here, as you can see, and there is bottoms right there. They're pretty much in the same. If the market is going up, I give more credence to these lows. If the market is coming down, I give credence to these highs. Because this was the floor underneath the market, so it has held the market previously, so it should work right now. So this here is the 161.10. And you always want to mark it so you know where this thing is. Whenever you pick a structural point or something, you mark it like this. Why? So that 6 months down the road or a year down the road, when you are going to come back and see if this number has any validity or whatever, you want to know, why did you choose this number? and just by putting an ellipse or something right there at it, you will remember. Look at this. This is where I picked the 157.82. You know exactly why I picked it, and then you can see how many times it has been tested. But that's the origination of it, so you can gauge now the strength, and that's why in a bottom like this, that's the key I take on the way up. And when it breaks above the 157.82, I'm looking for momentum higher. So having said that, now we pick the structure long point at 161.60, 161.10. Okay, where will we buy this baby? This is a good close. It's not. Let's take it above the high, simply because the dollar has been capitulating. So we want to make sure that it actually goes higher. So 160.30, that would be the buy above the high. We place our stop below the market side, which is the 159.96. Okay, so for the pound dollar, we're going to buy it above 160.30 or 160.30. We're going to place our stop below 159.96, so it's basically 30 pip stop. We're looking at the next structure point at 161.10, and on the short side, we're only going to go short below the structure point, which is the 159.80. All right, that is the pound dollar. Let me save that.